Good evening, everybody. It's April 27th, 2014. Happy last weekend in April. I can't believe May's almost here. This year's just gone by so fast, it's ridiculous. And it's also crazy to think I'm going to be a college graduate in a week. But tonight is not about me because we have yet another special guest joining us this evening. You will most likely know him as the recently reformed bad boy on NBC's Days of Our Lives. Please join us in welcoming Casey Moss to Common Ground Radio.
Yay!
Hello, everybody.
We are so excited to have you
right on
tonight. And go ahead, Brandon.
Well, we've had a lot of fans requesting that we try to get you on the show, and we've been trying hard, and finally, you're on the line.
Yes, yeah, looking forward to it, man. Let's see what happens. Let's go for the ride.
I think, Misty, you want to go ahead and start the questions off?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So my first question, I believe that Days of Our Lives was actually your first acting role. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
What made you decide to try out for J.J. Devereaux?
Well, actually, I got into acting through music because I met a casting director that wanted to introduce me to a couple of musicians that I looked up to. And I went into her office, and she checked out my music, my guitar playing, and she immediately brought up acting. And along with that, the word got out, and she took interest in me as casting director. And then I got into a couple of different acting classes and started studying, and working really hard. And I got signed to a unbelievable manager named Leanne Cornell, and she kind of just took me in, brought me in under her wing, and I started, busting butt and went on the audition. And it kind of just worked out from there, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been really, really exciting, man.
You've been doing a great job, fantastic. I was very excited to see that they were going to bring that character on because that character hasn't been in existence since, I guess, that character was born, pretty much. So it was very exciting to know that they were actually going to bring Jack Jr. on screen. So you've been killing it. Great job.
Nice, and it's crazy going into a role like that for your first role,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty. It's intimidating, but also very, very exciting.
Yes. I mean, you have iconic parents.
Yeah.
Jack and Jennifer, so very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my first question kind of goes along with Misty's. When we're young, we all say that we want to grow up and be this, be an actor, be a doctor, or something. But most of the time, we go in a completely different direction than what we want to do, than what we say when we're a child. But did you always know that you wanted to be an actor?
Did I always know that I wanted to be No. I always knew that I wanted to be a performer and just an artist. You know what I mean? It's like I was never really, really into school. You know what I mean? I did a horrible job through like elementary school, junior high, high school. And I was always putting all of my focus into guitar playing and art, and because I also paint. And I also do portraits with charcoal and things like that. So I never knew that I wanted to be an actor. That kind of came up when I was about 17 and a half, 18, But I find it as a way of expressing, along with guitar playing, along with singing, different arts and things and drawing, etc. So acting wasn't in my head, but that's kind of what it transpired. That's kind of what it transformed her. Sorry, a little brain dead, but that's what it be.
Would you ever have you ever thought about doing Broadway?
Oh, that is actually super funny, because I was talking to Kevin Riggin, the one that plays Rory on the show, in my dressing room the other day, and he's like, have you ever thought about doing Broadway or anything like that? And I'm like, no. He's like, I think that you should probably give it a shot because I sing and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, no, I've never thought about doing Broadway, but just out of curiosity, why do you ask?
Well, because I wasn't planning to ask this question, but it just popped into my head when you were talking about how you got into acting, and it just because a lot of our past guests have talked about how they wanted to get into Broadway and had got into Broadway. Broadway before, so I just thought I'd ask you.
Oh, no, I never thought about Broadway, no.
Okay, well, now we know.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a band, and I think the name of it is Eyes of One.
Eyes of
right?
One. Yes.
Eyes of One. Do you currently tour, or can your music be bought anywhere currently?
We're actually right now we're coming up with a lot of business is involved right now with how we're going to get the songs out, to the majority of the population. But our website is getting ready to come up, and then through that we'll probably, it's cool when people buy your music and stuff, but we just want to spread it and just give it away, you know what I mean? But then along with that, have some merchandise in there. But yeah, soon we're talking to a couple management people, and touring is definitely in the near future.
Awesome. But you have to remember Tennessee when you start touring.
Of course.
Because I will come to your concert. I've been listening to some of your Insta videos. I guess that's what they're called on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Some of your clips. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Thank you. The guitar playing. Yeah, me and my guitar player were doing a little battle thing. That was pretty funny.
Yes, I saw some of those clips. Yeah, you're really good.
Thank you
really
very
good.
Much.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one, a shift to talking about Days. So you're part of the cast of one of the most popular shows in daytime, and it's one of the few that is left, of course. It's so great to see the last four that are standing doing so well, and after we thought they weren't going to last. But has anyone in your family ever watched Days or any other soap before you getting cast in Days?
Oh, most definitely. My mom actually really looked up to Melissa Reeves when she was younger.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of crazy, and then all of a sudden now I play, Jennifer's son on the show. It's, it's somewhat of a dream come true for my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all my grandparents watch it. I have a lot of family over in Florida that watch the show every day. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've been a daytime fan for probably 7 or 8 years, and most of the ones that I've been watching have been canceled. So one by one, slowly there.
Well, we're hanging in there.
It's definitely better than it was about 5 or 10 years ago, and it's great to see that they're still hanging tough.
Fantastic, thank you.
And I attribute that to the writing, because I feel like the writing and the acting. I mean, the writing on Days has been outstanding as of late.
Yeah, and on that note, I am so impressed with the amount of great material that they push out, like just push out and constantly push out. That's a talent, man. That is some skill to be able to push all these scripts out, every single day. Because we shoot about 8 episodes a week, and the amount of writing that is just, I can't even fathom that.
8 episodes a week is just that. I can't even. That just sounds crazy to be able to write and perform 8 episodes a week.
8 episodes a week, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Props to the writers, man.
Yeah.
Also, they've given me some, phenomenal material. So I've been really happy about that and very fortunate.
Yeah. I know you've been having, your character has had a roller coaster. So it's been pretty cool to watch.
Oh, yeah, definitely up and down for sure. Yeah, it's been a great time to play JJ, and to be able to jump in the mindset of a kid like that, and a kid that I used to be when I was much younger. You know what I mean? With the loss of a father and all the pain that he went through, and falling in love with the girl and sharing all those feelings and connections with people. So, yeah, it's been a blessing.
My next question is actually your relationships with some of the cast members. I want to know what it was like working with Melissa Reeves and Jen Lilly so closely, because they're like two opposite character personalities.
Totally. How has it been working with them?
Yes.
I just want to first start off saying that working with Melissa and Jen have been a phenomenal experience. You know what I mean? when I first came onto the show, Misty is just such a nice, lovely person that she was very motherly, with me when I first came on the show, with like introducing me to people and kind of taking me in under her wing, so to speak. But it's always a pleasure working with them, man. They're always on it. They always know their lines, you know what I mean? I mean, as you should, but they're very, very talented. And we all have a good time, When I'm working with Jen, a lot of the times it's very difficult to keep a straight face. She's hilarious. She's great. We always have a good time working together, running lines, and then, yeah, she's extremely talented, man. God, that girl's funny.
She is. She's hilarious. We had her on a while back, and she's just a mess. But I love how she interacts with her fans, and she knows them by name. And, I mean, it's just crazy, which I'm sure all of you do. But just hearing you all express that, it's just like, holy crap, they really care about us as the fans. So we appreciate it.
Absolutely, of course. I mean, with fan support, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for the fans, you know what I mean? And that comes from the bottom of my heart, man, because just like being on the show and winning the Daytime Newcomer of the Year a couple times, that was really insane, and that's from fans voting. So you always got to be thankful. Always got to be thankful and always appreciate the fans. Really, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Well, mine goes along with Misty's again. Mine's about another cast member. It seems like you and Guy are fairly close based on the tweets and Instagram posts we see. I know that Will and JJ don't often share scenes, which is a shame. I mean, they are related, so they should share more scenes than they do. But what is your relationship like with Guy?
Oh, what is my relationship like with Guy? He's an interesting character. No, we have a good time together, man. Me and him have really, really hit it off. He's a great guy, and he's so easy to get along with, But we definitely have a good time when we go out. Cool guy. Yeah, actually, I'm hoping he calls in so he can mess with me.
Oh, geez.
That would be great.
We've been tweeting about it, so maybe he saw our tweets. Who knows?
That would be awesome if he did. Because we had Meredith Scott Lynn on. She tried to call Jen Lilly and do a three-way.
Oh, really?
But she did not pick up. It was quite funny. I was like, oh my gosh, she's really calling her. But
Meredith and Jen, they have a pretty tight, friendship on set as well. So, but yeah, Guy is really, really cool. I don't know what else there is to say about it, but we've developed a pretty tight friendship, which is really cool.
Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. Along with Kevin Reagan too, me and that guy hang out all the time. Good friends, good people.
I love his character. It cracks me up.
Rory?
Yes, so funny. It's never a dull moment when he's on screen, that's for sure.
No, man. That guy's a talent for sure.
Yes, I love watching him. I was like, we need more Rory and more JJ. But, all right.
More Rory and JJ?
Yeah, it's so funny to watch the two. I don't know what it is, but it just cracks me up. It's like Meredith and Jen playing Anne and Jen. Like when they're on screen, I mean, it's just like so much comedy involved. I know it's not supposed to be sometimes, but it is. They just make it really funny.
Right on.
Okay, back to question. This is my last question. How hard was it for you to actually play like the bad guy at first?
Not very hard at all. No.
It looks flawless.
Thank you. I don't know if it was hard. It was kind of. It was. I mean, it doesn't sound simple, but I feel like it was as simple as enough as to just dive into my past. You know what I mean? Because I know that I've said in previous interviews and things that I pulled a lot of what JJ pulled. you know, and I mean, I never like pop tires or anything of that nature, but I definitely manipulated my way through some things.
Well, yeah. At least you're honest.
Thank you. Oh, of course.
And I think all teenagers do.
A share of.
Yeah, they have that moment of going a little bit wild, so to say.
Oh yeah, it's still going too. No. Just kidding.
That's awesome. Okay. I'm not sure how much you can say to my last question, but we'll go ahead and try it anyways.
Of course.
I know you can't say much about what's coming up this summer on dates, but do you think that fans will be pleased with what is about to go down in the summer months?
Very much. Very much. I'll say that immediately. I have been really, really enjoying the material with who I am acting with. I'll just say that. But I've been really, really enjoying my storyline that I've been shooting as of right now. You know, I mean, I enjoy everything, but, you know, there's certain scenes that you do that just kind of hit you on the inside a little bit more than others, you know.
All right. And
the stuff that we've been filming has been a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how it airs.
We can't wait because May Sweeps is coming up soon, and I'm sure it's going to be crazy coming up in May. But I just want to say that I'm really enjoying the JJ and Paige scenes. I feel like you and True have worked so well together. Thank you very much. Thank you. Man, she talk about a talent, man. I mean, she's just so connected and so, you know, she has depth, you know, and it's so easy to connect with her, you know, like on screen on an intimate level. You know, just that moment to where, like, you're just sinking into each other's eyes, right, so to speak. You know, it's quite a pleasure. Yeah.
I know we were all excited to see that a new character was coming on.
Right.
We always get excited about that. We're like, oh, look, a new character.
No, she's been great. You know, you're gonna really enjoy the stuff that's coming up.
Awesome.
So I wonder if Paige is going to Stanford or not. We'll have to tune in to see.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't say anything. But yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you that when I got the scripts, like 2 weeks ago, I was talking to a certain individual, I'll say, and I was blown away with what the writers are writing. You there?
Yeah.
I was scared at one part, but then I was also, it just blew my mind what the writers are writing right now. It's so great. So you really dig it.
It's going to be good. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So let's see. Before we get to fan calls, I want to go ahead and look through the chat room here because I saw some comments that I wanted to read on air. Let's see. From Alicia E., she says that some actors take a while to get the hang of it, but Casey is clearly a natural.
Oh, wow. So thank you very much.
Let's see. There was one from... Oh, Ari says that I loved how we hated him at first, but when his emotional scenes came through, you felt bad for him.
Cool goal. No. Really cool, man. These are really awesome comments.
Let's see. Okay, I think we might as well go ahead. Oh, well, one more thing before we get to fan calls. We actually had a fan that reminded us, and I can't believe I totally forgot about this, but this Thursday, we want to wish you good luck because the nominations for the Daytime Emmys will be announced this Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
So did we.
I mean, we'll see what happens, man, you know. I mean, all I can be thankful about is just, I mean, the pre-nomination, you know, that's pretty cool, you know, for your first year being on the show and everything. And I just want to say thank you to all the fans, you know, for supporting me. You know, it's for supporting me and for supporting the show. It's been a true blessing, man. And, you know, we'll see what happens. But thank you for wishing me luck.
It's going to be a close race. I mean, there is so much talent this year.
Yeah, very competitive. Yeah, there's the talent in the younger actor category is pretty fierce this year. like Brian Craig. Yeah, man, that guy kicked ass.
Yes.
See what happens.
And for you GH fans, you know exactly who he's talking about. That'd be Morgan on General Hospital.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. I think we might as well go ahead and get into fan calls. Before I do, I want to remind you all to just be sure to keep your comments or questions to 5 minutes or less because we have a lot to get through. So try to be. I don't want to sound like I'm rushing you, but we have a lot to get through. So try to be quick with your questions, and hopefully we'll get through everybody who is on the line.
And don't use a filter.
There you go. Casey said don't use a filter. The first one we have is Northern Virginia.
Okay.
You're on with Casey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, I'm Sarah.
You're Sarah? Well, it's nice to meet you, Sarah, over the phone.
Hi, Casey. I'm a huge fan. I actually have 2 questions.
Shoot.
How is your first kiss on the screen with Paige, and where do you like to see them in the future?
How was the first kiss? It was very memorable. It was exactly what I wanted it to be, just that first kiss feeling and the nerves and not really being able to talk. I was really happy with how it went. Now, where would I like to see Paige and JJ in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really hope they stay together because I really like them too.
Thank you very much. Well, I think you'll be pleased with the future then. Not giving anything away, but thank you so much for liking what we're doing. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, Sarah. Any more questions?
Just wanted to call in.
What was that?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm just really excited.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right.
Okay.
Our next one is from Georgia. I believe this is Kendra.
Okay.
Kendra, you're online.
Hello.
Hello, Kendra. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Sorry. I got 2 questions.
All right, shoot.
Are we going to see shirtless scenes between JJ?
What was that?
More shirtless scenes.
Yeah?
Oh, Kendra.
Are there any more coming up?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said not to have a filter.
That's true.
I won't use one either.
That's all I've seen in the Twitter world today is shirtless JJ. Like, I'm surprised it wasn't trending.
Yeah.
That would have been quite the sight if that was trending. That would have been crazy. But Kendra, yeah, there are more shirtless scenes to come.
Okay.
That can't be all you wanted to know, Kendra. Do you have anything else? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like Paige and JJ. I was looking for Beth and JJ. Are we going to see scenes?
What? Would you mind repeating that? I didn't get that.
I don't like JJ and Paige. I was more of Beth and JJ.
Would there be more of Bev and JJ?
Yeah.
Well, there be. Would you would you mind repeating that? I didn't quite understand.
She wants to know if you'll have more scenes with Bev. page.
Oh, I'm not sure if there's something that I can give out, but
stay tuned, I think, is the answer he should give. Just stay tuned.
I'm thinking of it. This answer is put into place. We shall see. I can't really say a whole lot more than that, but yeah. Do you have any other questions that I could possibly answer?
Quem fala minha altura? Quem fala minha altura?
Well,
hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we have a lot of calls to get through tonight, so not to kick you off, Kendra, but we have a lot to get through. So we thank you for calling in tonight.
Kendra, very much.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Hi. Okay, Travis is next.
She calls us every week, but yes, she's still nervous every time that she calls in.
Yeah, bless her heart. Okay.
Our fellow co-host. Right.
Hey, Travis, you're on with Casey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How you doing? What is your name, bud?
My name is Travis.
Travis. All right, cool.
Yes. So, Brandon, Misty, thanks so much for letting me call in. And Casey, huge Days fan, been a Days fan for over 20 years. So, want to just say, I mean, you're doing an amazing job, and I think that it's been really, really fun just to see JJ's growth, on the show over the past few months as he's progressed and, come into his own. And, you're welcome, man. I was just wondering if you could come into a different family, rather than the Hortons. I mean, we love seeing you as a Horton and, with Missy and, with Katie and all that. But if you could come in, into a different family, what family would you have chosen? Would you have wanted to come in as a Demera, or would you want to come in as a Kyriakis, or?
The Demeras, my friend. I think that would be a blast.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, just because it's just the whole bad side and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was to play EJ's brother, I think that would be kind of cool. It's always fun to play the bad boy.
Right. No, most definitely. And you never know what the years could bring. I mean, we've seen crazy stuff, on Days. So you could end up being Chad and EJ's brother someday,
Yeah, there'll probably be, some type of weird twist, 5 years down the road or something that and then I actually am, watch me be like a head Demera or something.
That'd be nice. But no, I just wanted to say, thank you for everything you bring to Days, and thanks for, the amazing acting. And I look forward to seeing what's to come in the next few weeks, months, years as you continue on Days. And, you just make, us longtime Days fans very proud. So thank you very much, Casey.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, not a problem. And let other callers call in, but it's been a pleasure talking to you.
You too, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, man. You too.
Bye, Travis.
Thanks for calling.
Bye. You're welcome.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he has his own show as well. So he's one of our dear friends.
He's a good talker. I like it.
Okay, next I think is Susan.
No, I believe it is northwestern or northeastern Wisconsin, which I believe
Oh,
must be.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Northeastern Wisconsin? Yeah. Okay.
You're online.
Hi, it's Jenny Faye.
Oh, you finally called in.
Yeah, I've been having trouble staying on connected, but anyway, I'm on. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
All right. First of all, I just wanted to say great job performing during the Wilson wedding a couple weeks ago.
Oh, thank you.
We really enjoyed your guitar playing there.
Right on, thank you.
And my question is, who is your favorite person to share scenes with when you're performing on Days?
My favorite person to share? Well, I really, to tell you the truth, to be really honest, I don't have a favorite person.
Okay.
Because everyone brings their deal to the table, and I really like what everyone's got to give. And but I will tell you that I really enjoy the scenes, as you'd probably assume, with Kevin Regan.
I love it too. I have to say I like Paige, but I love Bev. So I'm crossing my fingers, but not really holding out much hope. So, but anyway,
we shall see what happens, right?
Yeah. Thanks so much for taking my call. You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in.
Someone in our chat room wanted to know if the song that you did play during the Wilson wedding, if that's available for download anywhere.
Oh, that's available. That is not one of my songs. I don't know if that is available for downloading. I mean, we can keep in touch. Who's asking this question?
It is.
Let's see.
The Chicken Dancing is their name in the chat room.
I'll have to find out his Twitter handle and then let you know who that is.
Yeah, please. That would be fantastic. I'll see by the music director if that's available for download. But I'm not sure as of right now.
All right. Let me get his Twitter handle, and Misty, you go ahead and take the next call.
Okay. The next one is Northeast Texas. Her name is Susan.
All right.
Hi, Susan. You're on with Casey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous.
I'm just so excited, and I really think you are so amazing. I love how you act and everything, and I love it when you and Jen do scenes together.
Yeah.
It's like it makes my day. Because I think it's funny how Teresa and JJ go at it, and Teresa tries to control everybody's life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's a character, that's for sure.
And JJ puts her in her place. And I'm just sorry. I'm just nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I appreciate you calling in.
Oh, I appreciate it too. I love it when you get on Twitter. I've been following you for a long time, and I've been trying to get you to follow me too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And maybe you can have a talk with Miss Jen, because she's always getting on to me.
What is she always getting on to you about?
About me eating sweets and stuff, because I have diabetes. And
oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually, my grandma as well has diabetes.
Oh, yes, and like the other day, she sends me direct messages. She don't just say it. She sends me direct messages to get on to me.
Tweet me right now.
Okay.
And tweet me what we were just talking about, and I'll get on there and message you.
Oh, okay, I'm doing it right now.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You there?
Called out by a fan.
Oh, and I just love. I never want you to ever leave, Dave. Never.
Thank you, Susan.
And you're just so amazing. I even tell all my friends about you, and my sister, she's like, "Oh, I love him. Where does he live?" And she's funny though.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you digging what JJ's doing. That's really cool. It's really nice to hear.
Oh yes, and you're doing a wonderful job, and keep it up. And you're great, but I just don't like Abby and Jennifer. I'm sorry.
Characters?
Huh?
The characters?
Yeah, the characters. I like the persons. Like Jennifer, I used to love her when she was with Jack because she was nice and everything, but with this Daniel guy, she's turned into, mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going on Twitter right now, and I'm going to tweet you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you for calling in, Susan.
Thank you, too.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Susan.
Bye-bye.
All right.
She loves her Dave character.
She's so adorable. We have a question in the chat room from our good friend Shakita. She says, ask Casey if he improvs any any scenes like the one where he handed Jen the chicken leg during the Wilson wedding.
Oh, I mean I have improv scenes before. No, but that was the director saying that, and I thought that was fantastic.
That was hilarious. I love that little piece in there.
Yeah, that was a blast filming that, man. That was hilarious.
And the person that was asked about the song on Twitter, he is at Chicken Dancing. So
Chicken Dancing.
No joke.
I dig it. I dig it.
Okay. I believe our next one's from Ohio, and this is Michelle.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Michelle. You're on with Casey.
Hello.
Hey.
Michelle?
Hey there. Casey?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, right on.
I was taken off guard. I thought I wasn't going to be chosen for like another hour. I was spaced out for a second. But anyway, my question, I thought it was pretty cool how like Dave was doing the whole smoking pot and like the brownies that were laced, because I thought it's kind of realistic for kids their age. And I guess my question to you is, do you think it would be kind of cool to go back to that? Because I kind of miss JJ's fun side with that.
Oh, the drug using?
Yeah, because, it's kind of, not that I'm speaking from experience or anything, but, at that age, it's kind of realistic.
No, totally. I wouldn't, I never went through anything to where I got my mom's entire book club stoned. But it's always a blast filming it.
Yeah, but not that I don't like JJ now, but I don't know. I kind of liked him having more of, a rough side to him. Without you spoiling anything, because it seems like you can't really say very much about anything. Do you think anything more do you think he'll be, do you think anything will be coming up where
well,
he
I'll
might
just tell you this,
get more of an edge again? I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's always going to have an edge, and there's always going to be something coming up,
Okay. Well, I just want to say that, I think that they did such a great job casting you. Such a great catch for them. And just out of curiosity, I know there was this event this weekend in, where was it, Boston? And do you have any idea if you or anybody else might be going to the Chicago event that's coming up in September?
I don't know if I'm going to that one, but I know that I'm going to, I believe it's Boston in August. I got to confirm that. But I'm going with Eric Martzoff and a couple of others. But yeah, I still got to get the details, but I believe I'm going to Boston in August.
Wow, we got to convince you guys to go to Chicago, Chi-Town.
That'd be fun. That'd be a blast.
Well, maybe you can convince some guys to go out that way.
All right, we'll do.
Okay. All right, I will let you go. It was nice speaking with you.
Nice speaking with you as well.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Let's see. That looks like all the fan calls we have. Well, just to let you know, if you want to call in, the number is 1-724-444-7444. Call ID is 131151 and pound. Then you'll enter 1 and pound, and then you're in. I know it's a lot, but if you need to see it, it's on the bottom of the chat room here when you log in. Let's see. Jenny, who just called in, forgot to ask. She said, please tell Casey to ask Guy to come with him and hang out in the Midwest.
All right. I'm going to call Guy right now. Do we have any more questions?
No, that's all we have.
Do you think Guy should come on the station?
Oh, totally.
That would be great.
Get him on the phone right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, well, that's different. The chat room is exploding right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Exploding?
The chat room.
Now, what is Guy.
Yeah, what's up?
Call the radio station. By the way, okay, so I have the radio station on speakerphone right now. Go to the Twitter, dude. Hook up online so people can hear us talk.
Or he can call if he can hear us, he can just call 724.
Call
444.
What is?
It's 724. 444.
Okay, what is the number? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Okay, 724.
724.
444.
444.
7444.
7444.
And he has to enter in 1311.
134.
No, 131.
131.
151.
451, you say?
151.
151.
Yeah, uno. Pound.
Pound.
And then 1 and pound, and he'll be in.
And then 1 pound.
That is way too many numbers.
So it's the number, right? And then you got to call it, and then they'll say put in the caller ID, and then do pound, and then do 1 pound.
That's 131151 pound.
Yes.
And then 1 pound.
You good? I'm on the radio station, dude. Yeah, I'm still in Arizona. It's Common Ground Radio. Talking about days. Get on.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, what are we going to be talking about, man? What is this? What is this?
You've got him all nervous.
I know. But yeah, so we'll see if he can figure out all those numbers, because I had a bunch of numbers going in each ear.
Oh, no, bless his heart. Maybe he can figure it out. Yeah. I think we did get one more caller while we were waiting. Do we want to take this next caller real quick while we're waiting, Brandon?
I don't see any more callers online.
Yeah, I think it's Holly.
Okay. Oh, all right. I see it. Right. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Is it Holly?
Hey.
Hi,
hello,
you're
Holly.
on live.
How are you?
Well, how are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this Casey?
Yeah, it's
hello?
Casey.
Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Casey.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic again.
Good. Yeah, well, I had a couple questions. What's it like working on days?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's been a blessing.
Yeah? Oh, my goodness. And what kind of stories do you like? Or what's been your favorite story so far?
What's been my favorite story?
Yeah.
Well, the one that pops in my head right now is when I got my mom, on the show speaking, when I got my mom and everyone stoned and in the book club.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. That was funny.
Yeah,
That's been my favorite so far, too.
Yeah, that was too funny, yeah. Are there any other actors that you want to work with, or?
I would love to work with James Scott.
Oh, my goodness, yes. He is absolutely a brilliant actor.
Oh, right on. I'll tell him you said so.
Thank you, yeah. And how's it like working with Jen? Or how was it like working with Jen? Yeah.
Working with Jen, she's fabulous.
Yeah.
Like what I was saying before is it's very difficult to keep a straight face.
Right, yeah, I bet with her, too.
Yeah, we have a great time working together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were originally from Arizona, right?
Yes.
How did you
How
get the part on days then?
Oh, well, I've been living in LA for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years now.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, And I moved out to LA when I was like 16, turning 17, and kind of did my thing for a while with music, and then eventually got into acting.
Okay, all right. So did you have to go to college for that or what?
For acting?
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually before the show I never studied acting in school ever.
Oh my goodness. Well, you were awesome at it.
Very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think I met you at Day of Days this last year. Huh.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You asked me where I was from. I'm like, Arizona, and you're like, I'm from Arizona too.
Right, that's right. That was at the table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What part of Arizona are you from again?
Arizona.
No, what part of Arizona?
Kingman. So, by Vegas, 2 hours from Vegas.
45 minutes away from you right now.
Are you really?
I'm in Laughlin, like Bullhead, Laughlin.
Oh my gosh, I would love to meet you. Can I drive and meet you, please?
Oh, goodness. What do you think, Gramps?
What?
I'm
about to be like, what?
I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to drive and meet you.
I don't know how I'm
nice. I'm I'm not like a stalker or anything. I'm nice. Huh.
I think that we have
Northwestern California on the call, so we're going to go ahead and see who that is. Go ahead and tweet with him, Holly, and then we got to check out who this is. So
hey, this is Guy. This is Guy Wilson calling at Casey Moss's request.
Hello.
Welcome,
Hi.
We are just super stoked. We were he's like, we're gonna call Guy, and I was like, what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was. This is a surprise for me too. But Casey gets what Casey wants.
Well, we're happy for that. No.
That's how Guy
How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. So what am I interrupting? What's going on?
We were lucky enough to get Casey to come on and speak with us on our Common Ground radio show. We asked him, and he said yes, and so we were like, yay! And then my name is Misty.
Hi, Misty.
And Brandon. We have Brandon. He's the main man. I'm just here.
She's a great co-host.
Thank you. But this is exciting. We weren't expecting this, so oh my gosh.
We're kind of starting off ourselves
it's like
here.
2 for 1 here. It's like I don't even know what to do with myself.
Well, that's how we roll. We always like high value. That's what we're about, right, Casey?
What was that? Can you repeat that, sir?
We're about high value. That's what we are.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I will say to you that I'm very excited that you joined the Days Cast. You have been doing phenomenal. You've taken on that role, and you've just ran with it, and it's been amazing. So kudos to you.
Thank you so much, Misty. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
To say that.
Yes, I mean, we have on our normal show that we do, we just have Days Are Live discussions unless we have a guest on, and everybody just loves you as well. I mean,
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. It's so cool to be able to connect with with viewers and fans, and then to meet someone like you just on a whim's notice. It's awesome. It's making my day.
I know. Oh my goodness. It's like I don't even know what to say. I'm just so excited. I mean, I was excited enough and super nervous just having Casey on. I was telling him before the show, I was like, I hope I can get through this because I am so nervous. But he's so easy to talk to that my nerves just kind of got under control. And then now you're on here. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing.
What all have you guys been talking about? What's been the theme or the attitude of the day?
We had a bunch of fans call in and ask questions and stuff, and it was really cool, just talking to fans and chatting up. And oh my God, before you got on the line, a fan named Holly. She just found out that I was 30 minutes away from where she was, and she was asking if we can meet, and I was kind of in a situation there. And then you
kind of in a tight spot there. Love it, Casey. You know you love it. Come on, man.
I do.
And we're just sorry. I was like, we're shocked to know that this is his first acting role as JJ, and he's just tearing it up. I mean, he's doing amazing. It's crazy.
No, I will. You know, I usually try not to give Casey too many compliments because it goes to his head. But you're correct. You know, he is a natural, and he Casey, as you all, comes from that music background, and he's really fallen into the dramatic world pretty smoothly. So it's impressive. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty impressed with him.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. You're welcome. Whatever.
I have to say this because the chat room is absolutely exploding, and they're wanting me to ask this question as I have already asked to Casey. But a lot of people are wanting you to do a fan event in the Midwest, hopefully Chicago. Yeah. So they just wanted me to tell you that there's a lot of fans that want you to do an event in the Midwest.
I would love to. No, we have our own in-house publicity department, and they're always working really hard to make things happen. And they know that I'm super eager to get out and hit the road. So it's my hope is as soon as possible just to see meet the fans and just to get out of California for a while and really explore the fans. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
You want to get out of California?
Well, take trips out of California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to disparage the rest of the country, but California's a nice place to
right.
to live. But it's for adventures, it's fun to leave.
You guys need to talk them into coming to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, geez, Misty.
Hey, you got to come to the South at least once, right?
Whoa,
and not Florida.
yeah.
Not Florida. You got to come to Tennessee.
Yeah, real South. Florida's just down sort of at the bottom of the country. No, I don't want to make fun of Florida. But, yeah, I know what you mean. I'd love to get out there. I have some friends from Nashville, and they're some of the sweetest, nicest, most genuine people I've ever met.
Good try.
Definitely stay out of Ohio, though, if you're coming to the Midwest, because there's nothing here for you. So that's where I live. I live in Ohio, and, I mean, I'd give anything to get out of this place. But right now I'm stuck here for college, so I'm going to write it out.
There you go.
Do we have...
Congratulations, by the way, man.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It's been a wild ride. I can't believe it's my senior year already. It just flies by.
Wow.
Do we have another caller on the line?
Let's do it.
Oh, we also have a chat room question. They want to know if you guys ever played pranks on each other.
Oh, you mean outside of set?
Yeah.
Guy, have
or on set.
Pranks on each other?
Well,
maybe things that we can't speak about, correct?
We definitely sort of, make fun of each other and kind of, laugh at each other and try to embarrass each other. But I don't know if we've done any formal pranks outside of work. I mean, I feel like we're always kind of being mean to each other, but in a fun way. No. Well, now I've got to start thinking about some ideas. I'm trying to think about how I can prank. Maybe I'll put like Saran wrap. I'll wrap up your car or something so you can't get into it. I mean, something like that. That'd be fun. But now you know.
Already,
now you know. So now you know.
Today, the war's just begun, man. It's on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
It's on.
It's you're always, Casey. Here's the funny thing about Casey. He always wants some kind of war, whether it's like a tweet war or like parking space war. He always tries to get the closest parking space, even if it's not the space like assigned to him on the lot, and it screws up everyone else's assigned parking space.
Oh, come on, man! I did that once.
Yeah, dude, we talk about you behind your back because you don't know how to follow. You don't know how to park in a numbered parking space. It's true.
I did that once, and the only reason we're talking is because it was your space, and I didn't do it.
Well, it was my space.
I guess you can consider that a prank. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick with pranks, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Brandon, I don't know who called it.
I see we have one more question from the chat room, or not a question, but more of a comment. They wanted us to just say, tell everybody at Days that we love them, the actors, writers, and the producers, and directors, etc. So they want me to relay that message to you.
That's
right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you.
And then Travis, who just called in, asked, they have labeled parking spaces?
It's labeled by number, not by name. And so, because we have different, it's not, the entire cast doesn't come in every day or even sort of all at the same time. And so they sort of assign the numbers, so everyone has a space that's like open. And it's just really simple and easy to follow. But Casey, he's young. He's learning.
Come on.
Oh my God.
It's quite funny. I found it to be really funny, because I walk up from my dressing room and Guy Wilson, he's there, and he's like, dude, you just took my parking spot, and that gave me a laugh for the day. I think that's funny,
You know what else Casey does?
You know
what else Casey does too? In the makeup room, we both use the same sort of like what's it called? Like buzzers, sort of just to like shave our stubble and stuff. And he always takes it, and he takes it down to his room, and then he leaves it in his room, and he doesn't take it back up to the makeup room. So then I show up to work the next morning, and it's like I got to shave, but it's in his dressing room, and his dressing room is locked. So then I have to like go clean out someone else's razor and use that. So that's another thing that Casey does that I'm gonna have to like get him back for.
This is true.
It is true. Yeah, you're not even denying it. Yeah, the parking space you try to deny, but you know that you steal the buzzer. That's obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, I apologize, man.
That's all right. No, it's not all right, but I'll get you.
It's on, dude.
Jenny in the chat room says that she has, this is the guy, she has mailed Guy another cheesehead, and he can keep this one, she said. So.
Oh, man, there's another cheesehead coming my way. All right.
And Casey,
yo.
Susan says that she tweeted you, so she just wanted me to let you know that she tweeted you.
Right on, fantastic.
Let's see. I'm trying to look through the chat room here and see if there's any other questions. Do you see anything, Misty? I'm looking through here.
Who was calling in? Did we miss someone's call?
Well, it's Georgia, and we already had a Georgia on the line, and that was Kendra. So I'm not sure if it's her or someone else.
Do we want to get her? Or see. Northern Virginia is back on again as well.
Who was that?
I don't remember who Northern Virginia was. Was that
was Sarah. No, yeah, we already had her, Sarah, and we already had Texas. I think that's it. There's questions here that one says, which of the two got on Twitter and never had Krispy Kremes before?
Okay. Can you repeat that?
I've definitely had Krispy Kreme. Who had Casey? Have you never had Krispy Kreme before?
Oh no, I mean, of course I've had Krispy Kreme. Have you?
Well, yeah, of course I've had Krispy Kreme. It's the best. Yeah. Okay. Well, as long as you and I both had Krispy Kreme, we can still be friends.
Yeah. Because if you didn't, I would have to think about that for a while. Be questioning myself.
Okay. We have a fan from England that couldn't call in but just wanted to say hi. Her name is Vanessa. So Vanessa says hi from England.
Vanessa.
Right on. Well, hello from USA.
I know. I think it's like after midnight there.
Really?
Crazy.
And Shakita says that she wants us to let Guy know that there are so many fans out here that love him.
Oh.
That goes for guys. That goes for Casey too, but she didn't explicitly say Casey. But that goes for you too.
No, it's probably.
Well, I think that's all we have for tonight.
All right.
That's all the callers we have. We got through everything in the chat room. So, well, this was a crazy night.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Well,
and by the way, Guy,
you never know what's going to happen in show business. And
I know.
Casey kept texting me, and like I said, I can't send down a request to my kid brother.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. No, thanks for reaching out to me and Misty and Brandon. So awesome to meet you guys. I'm going to check you out on Twitter and retweet you, and this has been so fun for me. Thank you.
Well, thank you
are welcome. And maybe we could have you on again sometime, both of you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that'd be so much fun.
Great. Thank you so much for calling. And Casey, thank you so much for doing this with us tonight. It was fantastic. You're fantastic, and we just wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, Misty. I really appreciate it. And everyone, Misty, Brandon, thank you very much, man. It's been a blast.
We had a great time. Thanks for calling in, Casey.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Bye, Guy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Take care now.
Bye,
Thank
Guy.
you.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
My God.
I am about to die. I am about to literally pass the heck out.
Yeah. Pardon the
Was that real?
moment.
Was that real? I need someone to pinch me.
Pinch yourself. Oh my gosh, that was so wild. Wow. I'm trying to keep this show as normal as possible, but I don't think that's possible tonight. Because
oh my gosh.
Let's just take a deep breath for a second. Everybody in the chat room along with us, take a deep breath in, out. Okay. Are we better now?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I thought I was nervous before, and then I just started rambling to the both of them, like I've known them for years. Just, oh my gosh.
I'm glad you did because I just completely froze, so I'm glad you rambled.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do we do now? They're both on here. Holy. Okay, I think I'm all right. I think I'm okay. Okay.
And I hope I got to everybody's comments and questions in the chat room. Because I didn't have anything to say myself because I was completely froze, so I just went through and read everything in the chat room. I had so much I probably wanted to ask Guy, but hopefully we can get him on the future. But, again, I do apologize if I didn't get to your question or comment in the chat room. Oh, my God. Whew. Okay. That was a nice break from finals studying, to say the least. Oh, my gosh. And we had a great turnout tonight, too. I mean, I think this was I can't wait to see the stats for tonight's show because the chat room just blew up. I mean, especially when Guy called. And I hope Casey didn't feel overshadowed when Guy called in. But,
I know.
But, I mean, he did ask Guy to call in himself, so, I mean, whatever. And I'm reading all the comments in the chat room, and thank you. Thank you, everybody. I mean, Misty was great at handling the closing, the way she closed the show out. I thought that was great. You were very composed.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to. I wasn't breathing. So when they hung up, that's when I was like, oh, God, I can breathe now. Oh, my gosh. See, I can't even talk now because that's how excited I was. But I tried to compose myself while they were on.
Just think for a moment.
I'm sweating.
Casey Moss and Guy Wilson said our names. I mean, they...
no. Okay. I just don't even know what to say.
All right. Well, again, we thank you all for joining us. But before we close the show tonight, we just have to give a shout-out to our good friend Travis. Did he leave the chat room? I thought he was here. I can't... No, is he still here? Oh, he's still here. Okay. So this past week, Travis celebrated his second anniversary on his show, Gaptown Divas. He's been doing the show for 2 years, his show, Gaptown Divas. And actually, it was his show that gave Misty and I the inspiration to do this show. So if it wasn't for Travis and his show, Common Ground Radio might not even be here because it was all Travis who gave me the inspiration, I guess is the best word to use, to do this show. And I knew I couldn't do it alone, so I had to get a co-host. And I found the best co-host I could. And, again, we just have to thank Travis and say congratulations on 2 years. 2 years online. I think he said he's done 93 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty
amazing. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how many we've done because I can't keep it. I'm so lost. We're on 2 different accounts and everything. But anyways, we called into a show the other night, and we had a great time talking with Travis. And if you missed his show, go ahead and check out Gaptown Divas on TalkShoe, his latest show where he had his 2-year anniversary show. We had a great time, so go ahead and check them out. You can follow them on Twitter at Gaptown Divas, and you can check them out on Facebook at Gaptown Divas as well. So, again, congratulations, Travis. We're so happy for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love you.
Okay. Now, Misty, are you going to be able to post spoilers on our page as per usual?
I will.
Okay. So, after the show's over, Misty will Misty will, I'm stumbling over my words, will post the spoilers for the upcoming week on our Facebook page, as usual, so that stays the same. So next week, we'll be back next week with, there's something that I wanted to say, and I completely forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, my God. I know I'm going to forget as soon as I hang up, but that's okay. I'll message you. We thank everybody for joining us in the chat room. I'm reading your comments, and they're so nice. I mean, we did this for you. This is why we did the show. I mean, we didn't expect Guy to come on, so that was all Casey. So be sure to tweet Casey at 1CaseyMoss. Tweet Casey at 1CaseyMoss and tell him thank you for joining and bringing Guy on. So be sure to thank Casey Moss. And Guy Wilson is at the Guy Wilson. Oh my gosh! Anything you want to say before we close, Misty?
No, just thank you all so much for joining, calling in. I'm in shock still, and I'm going to try to get us some more guests. Hopefully we can get Guy on next, but I've been trying to get several of the stars to get back in touch with me. So hopefully we'll have another one soon, and we can do this all over again.
She's working very hard, so just be aware. There will be a guest in the future. Whenever that is, I'm not sure, but there will be a guest in the future. All right, well, I think that brings this crazy evening to a close. Now I can go and I can't relax because I have final study for. But anyways, again, thank you all. I know I've said it 100 times, but I just can't say it enough. Thank you all for joining us. If it wasn't for you, this show wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't have had this show tonight if it wasn't for all the guests that came. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, again, we'll be back next week, same time, same place. We'll be dishing on the past week in days. Hopefully there's something to talk about because lately it's been quite boring. But, anyways, thank you for calling or joining us this evening. Hope you have a great week, a great night. For Common Ground Radio, I'm Brandon.
I'm Misty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
You've been listening to Common Ground Radio with hosts Brandon and Misty on the Air Nation Radio Network. Thank you for joining us.